Hello guys, how's it going? It's me, Kenny Studios. And as you guys saw in that live, well, I know none of you guys haven't seen the live that I made, but it turns out in the Pokemon Presents, we're finally getting some cool stuff. We've seen Pokemon Go and Pokemon Masters EX, more trading card things, more cafe stuff, and now in the ending, we're finally getting a Pokemon Z, and I'll show you that right now. So as you can see right here, this is Pokemon Z, and it looks very good. It's called Pokemon Legends Z, or Pokemon Legends Zygarde or something. And this game is probably going to be so amazing, and it's so well done. Like, look at the logo, and look at the scales. That represents Zygarde, you know, how he's a snake and stuff like that. Yeah, and judging by the X and Y covers, yeah, that's probably going to be something like that. So if you look on the X and Y covers, you see that on the X, that means you can see Xerneas's antlers. And then on the Y, you can see the body of Yveltal. But on this logo, you can see that it is Pokemon Z. So, but judging by the debating on that, it's probably going to be really amazing to see what this game is going to be about. It's not going to be just another Kalos remake or something like that, but it would be a Legends game. But when I looked at the presents on the live, it looks futuristic. So probably that game is probably going to take place in the future or something, cuz it looks kind of futuristic, so it probably might take place in the future. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys about is Generation 10. And is there ever going to be a 10th generation? Well, there is, and I actually made some of it. I actually made the game covers for it, and I also made some of the legendaries for it. So, even though it's going to be really bad, but it's going to be really good. So, you're going to see this. Da 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 da! There it is, guys. Pokemon North and Pokemon South. These are going to be the new games coming up soon, and I know it will be on 2025, I'm pretty sure, but these are the new games coming up soon, and yeah, this is just a prediction. So yeah, these are the new North and South games, and I'm really hoping if Game Freak just allows them, because these games are going to be really good and really great. Plus, also, yeah, if you look on the design on the North and South thing, on the North cover, you can see there's like a bunch of snow, but on South, it's just a bunch of sand. Because, you know, on the North is very cold, and on the South is really hot down there. And here are the starters for the generation. So we have a crocodile-like one, a turtle-like one, and a monkey-like one. And their names are Crocalgrass, Flamedole, and Chimwater. Let me repeat this again so you can remember the names. Crocalgrass, Flamedole, and Chimwater. Yes. So these three are basically, you know, the starters, and they look really cool, and they look cute and amazing. Then we have the second stage evolutions. So we have Croconic, Turlava, and Goragua. Basically, he's just water fighting, but I think I might change his typing, obviously. But maybe you could just make him as pure water if Game Freak listens to me. I might change their designs just because, you know, how creepy they look, how weird they look, and actually they look kind of goofy to me, especially Croconic, because, you know, how really goofy he is. And now we have the final evolutions, which these all three look great. So we have Crocoragon, who is Grass and Dragon. Torcano, who's used to be Fire Dark, but nah, he's just a pure Fire type. And he looks like Bowser to me. I don't know why. And then we have Oshaquatch, who is Water and Ghost. And I put Barley's face on there because, you know, I don't know how to draw, like, some of the faces out there. But these three are really goofy, but yeah, they're the best. They're literally the best. Well, some of them are cool, some of them are bad, but yeah, these are the three ones, and it looks pretty amazing. And then now here we have the two legendaries, the two box art covers. So we have Frostbear and Fredbear. Frostbear is ice and dark, and Fredbear is ground and dark. So yeah, both of them are like, the two box art legendaries. And you may be wondering, Kenny Studios, will there be a third legendary? Yes, there will be a third legendary. But however, this game, I would say about this thing, but hear me out, guys. There's no DLC in this game, which is very good, but there's also going to be a sequel with them, just like how Black and White did. So yeah, there's probably going to be some sequels to this game, and I know it's going to be really bad, but it's probably going to be really good, because look how you just got to believe it, you just got to see it, and you just got to, see it into, the light, just with it. But yeah, we have the Frostbear, you only get him in north, but Fredbear, you only get him in south. And now we finally have these guys here. So we have these three evolutions. We have this evolution, and this little guy at the very left, his name is Gorchan, and he's a baby Pokemon. So yeah, and actually this is the first time a baby Pokemon has its full evolution, a three-stage baby Pokemon evolution, who's only just in one region, while the other ones are just in separate regions. So we have Gorchan, who evolves into Kanchan, and then Kanchan evolves into Goremaster. And yes, Goremaster is probably just a new Pokemon that I made. And he looks pretty amazing, and also those black things, you see those shadowy things, those are actually just his arms, how he looks great. But this is what Goremaster looks like, and he looks amazing. He's giving up the peace sign, look at him. And yeah, this three looks great. They might be the new Ghastly Haunter and Gengar, obviously, but nah, they remind me of like the Dusclops line. Also, just to be also clear, Goremaster actually has some Mega Evolutions that will probably be coming back. And yes, Generation 10 is probably going to have a bunch of Megas, and I'll probably make a video all about them. So we have Mega X here, and also we have Mega Y here. So yeah, Mega X, he's basically just, he's like a salamander, like, dragon. He's basically just a dragon, and he just gets taller. But with Mega Y here, he just gets shorter, but he just gets legs and bigger arms, because I don't know why. It's just really goofy. And there's the peace symbol, which was on his belt. And there we have his Gigantamax form, and yes, just like Gengar, he just gets more forms. So he actually gets a Gigantamax form, which is probably cool. And I try to make it how it looks, but yeah, this is what his Gigantamax form looks like. His hair just gets even more longer. And yeah, he just looks really weird, because he has 4 arms now, which is weird, and he's really tall. He might be the tallest Gigantamax. He could beat out Centiskorch. But then even way more crazier happened. He gets an Eternamax form, which is probably so scary. Like, look, it has 6 heads, and it goes back and forth. Wow, this thing could be like a Hydra. But yeah, this is what Eternamax Goremaster looks like. And it might be the same size as Eternamax Eternatus, but yeah, because he's really big, like super big. Like, just imagine the smallest Pokemon right there, and then there's like this guy. Oh my god. But actually, he could be really smaller than him, but he's actually really bigger, because we just want to make him a lot bigger, though. He could be the strongest Pokemon, but we don't know yet. And then we have the third legendary here. Yes, there's a third legendary, and his name is Mandible, which is just General Mandible from the movie Ants. But I had to give this guy a third legendary because he looks pretty amazing. He looks pretty good. And yeah, he is what we know. And he has some forms. We have the ice form, and we have the sand form. which is basically like Kyurem. So we have Ice Mandible, and then we have Sand Mandible, which is probably really, really, really weird, but yeah. And his stats are just going to be way more whack, but they're really going to be clean. And then finally, we have the box art covers. So we have the covers here. So we have North and South. You could see both these guys right there. So we have Frostbear and Fretbear. And then we have the sequels that I said earlier, North 2 and South 2, which will be probably coming on 2026, but who knows. So yeah, we have North and South, and we got North 2 and South 2. They look really amazing, and they look pretty good. But you can see what they look like. And yes, I made this. You can go over to my DeviantArt. It's just, something. And yeah, I'll be putting on my DeviantArt in the link of the description, so you guys can go see it. But yeah, we have that. Also, guys, I know this video is probably gonna get long, so I want to inform you guys. So I will probably make a part 2 later, obviously. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make a part 2 because I have work. Well, anyways, guys, okay, so thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like this video, put on notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys in part 2. Bye.